Hello wrestling fans, how is everyone doing? I'm doing fantastic. Anyway, I am so happy that WWE bringing back the return of Vengeance. I was a big fan with Vengeance ever since Vengeance debuted back in 2001 when Y2J was the first ever undisputed champion when he beat The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin in one single night. That was a history in the making. But anyway, these are my predictions for Vengeance. Now, there's no spectacular order on this list I am going to discuss. Okay? Excellent. Okay, now the first match I am going to discuss is Sheamus versus Christian. Now, these two guys have a lot of great history. Now, I'm not too sure when these two guys start their rivalry. I'm just taking a wild guess. Maybe this past summer or this past springtime. Now, I'm not too sure if Christian beat Sheamus. Not too sure. But Sheamus been on a roll lately. Unbelievable roll. So, I'm going on a limb here. I am going with Christian to get his revenge. Okay, next matchup. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. No, the IC belt is not in line. There's no reason for it. Because Randy Orton is a main eventer. But not this time. So, I'm kind of glad he's not. Something different for a change. Probably next pay-per-view he will be a main eventer. But let me cut to the chase and get back to this match. Okay, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton are former Legacy members. And that was a great stable back in the day. And a few weeks ago on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes embarrassed Randy Orton. He put that bag over his face. So, my pick is Randy Orton will get revenge on a Cody Rhodes. Or it could go either or, you know. But Cody Rhodes has been on a hot streak on SmackDown. So, we'll find out what's going to happen at the pay-per-view. Okay, next matchup. The WWE Divas Championship match. Beth Phoenix versus Eve Torres. And Beth recently just became Divas Championship. I think Hell in a Cell. It took Beth Phoenix 3 pay-per-views to become Divas Champion. It should not take that long. So, my pick is, once again, retain her belt is Beth Phoenix. I'd be really surprised if Eve Torres picked the victory. I hopefully not, because Beth Phoenix and Natalya is the only dominant divas in the WWE today. That is darn true, bar none. Now, back in the day, it could be totally different because Melina was awesome at her time. Melina, well, I just said that already. Sable back in the day. Trish, Lita, you know what I'm saying? In China back in the day. But now, what I just mentioned, the two current divas are Beth Phoenix and Natalya. Okay, next matchup. Okay, for the WWE United States Championship, Zack Ryder, for the first time ever, he gets a title shot besides the internet belt. Versus Dolph. So, I don't know. This is going to be a tough pick, for my opinion. Now, Zack has his own YouTube channel, show, whatever you want to call it. Plus, he's been appearing on Raw, and I kind of like Zack, sort of. And I'm just going to make a short impression of Zack. Ooh, you know it. So, I think maybe, I don't know. I think, thinking. I'm just going on a limb here. Zack Ryder, it's a new United States champion. But it could go either or, but for my gut, I'm going to go with Zack. Maybe for WWE, Dolph will retain. It could go either or, hopefully. Okay, next matchup for the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Dolph, he has double duty. We all know that already, what I just said in the other match. Okay, with this partner, Jack Swagger versus Cody Kingston and Evan Bourne. Now, Evan Bourne and Cody Kingston are been on a roll lately ever since it became one unit. I love the uniforms or ring attire. Love it, fantastic. They call themselves Airborne. So I'm picking on a limb here. Dolph and Jack Swagger become the new tag team champions because they've been on a roll lately also. So we'll find out what's gonna happen at the pay-per-view. It could go either or. What's gonna happen? Okay, next matchup for the World Heavyweight Championship match. Mark Henry would defend his World Championship versus The Big Show. Now, I don't really agree with this match at all. Go Dizzy said something about this a few weeks ago when Big Show came back and he talking smack to Mark Henry, and he says he wants a title shot, and Mark Henry says no. And later in the evening, he chokeslammed through the announcer table, and Theodore Long says, "Okay, Big Show, he gets a title shot." Really, WWE, really, you want to push Big Show? What the hell he did? Nothing. He got back from injury. Last time we saw Big Show was at Money in Bank, was I attended from Chicago, Illinois, at the All State Arena. Great event. If you have not had that seen that DVD or pick it up, I recommend you pick it up. Great DVD. I'm just picking Mark Henry, still champion. Hopefully, WWE don't screw this up. I'd be very upset, disappointed, because Big Show doesn't really need a title shot at all. He doesn't need it. He just came back. I mean, it'd be great if it's a non-title, but WWE wants to have this a title match. But whatever. Maybe because they don't want to put Mark Henry and Randy Orton again. So maybe they want to just make it a little different for the main event. But that's just my opinion. Okay, now for the main event. We all know it's going to be the main event for the Raw side. Okay. John Cena versus Del Rio. Del Rio in a last man standing match for the WWE Championship. Now I heard reports that Del Rio supposed to retain his belt because the next pay-per-view is Survivor Series, and John Cena will have a little feud or a little promos with The Rock. So I don't think the belt will be on the line at WrestleMania 28, but you never know. But they like to, change things up. So my pick is Del Rio will retain, but you never know. But they like to have John Cena become WWE. I really hope not, because if so, then he will get closer to the Ric Flair's title run, like 16. I hopefully WWE does not let John Cena pass that mark. I thought what happened a couple of years ago when Triple H had a title run. I think it ended like, was it 13? Yeah, 13 run, and then he finally stopped. That was good. He has a respect for Ric Flair. He's a Hall of Famer. We all know that. So if WWE let John Cena pass the mark, I'd be very, very disappointed. Not John Cena as the WWE company. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah. Before I let you go, I heard reports that The Undertaker might return at the pay-per-view because it's a revenge. Vengeance. Because I heard he wants revenge on Wade Barrett. You know what happened at Brian Gratz, I think, like a year ago, and I think who else he wants revenge. I forgot. I just heard reports Hopefully it's true. That'd be kind of cool. Just spike off the pay-per-view. Make it more more buzz. But we all know that Vengeance is not gonna be that good. But we will never know. Right now it's 8 matches. Now some more matches are gonna be very very short. We all know that, like the Divas match, and maybe the United States Championship match. But we'll find out. Now everyone have a fantastic night, or whenever you watch this awesome video. Now if you have not seen my week 7 of my NFL picks, check it out. It's only on my YouTube channel, okay? Have a good one, and I talk to you later sometime. Now before I let you guys go, my friend Governor of Football and myself will do our episode 5, so check it out very very soon. Now I'm out of here. Take it easy, everyone. Enjoy the pay-per-view.